आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Okay, so the given question here we have is the number of possible straight lines passing through the point 2, 3 and forming a triangle with the coordinate axis whose area is 12 square unit. Okay, so basically what we have to do, we have to first make a line which is passing through 2, 3 and forming a triangle with the coordinate axes. Okay, and then area is given to us and we have to find out how many lines and how many cases are possible in this case. Okay, so first what I'll do, I'll make coordinate axis, right? We'll make a coordinate axis here like this one, right? And then we have a point somewhere like this. Suppose you have a point somewhere like this 2, 3. This is our point 2, 3, and there's a line that is passing through these coordinate axes which are our x and y, right? So this will something looks like this, right? So at y-intercept and at x-intercept we have this line is cutting x and y axes. Okay, so can we find the value of these 2 points? This one, suppose this is our a and this is our b. Yes, exactly. Okay, so when basically the point is given, we can use the 2-point formula to find the values of this. So we can use that y minus 3 is equals to what? M x minus 2, right? From this, if I put the value of y at 0 for this point a, here the value of x will become what? 0, and for this y will become what? 0. If I put the value first y as 0, so we'll get the value of x as what? 2 minus 3 by m, right? And if I put x as 0, so the value of y will come out as minus 2 m plus 3, right? So basically these two coordinates here we have are what? This one will become, suppose let's for this right now x is 0 and this is what? 0 comma y, right? Now what we have to do, what is given to us? This is a triangle we are forming and the area of this triangle is given to us is that 12 square units. So I can write it here that area is 12 square units, right? And what is the formula for area of triangle? We know that half into base into height. This length will be what? 0 to x is our length, right? And this is our y distance. So basically this will come at 12xy equals to what? 12. So our value of xy will be what? 24, right? The value of xy will come as 24. And here we have also find out the value of x and y. But we know that x and y can also be positive and negative, right? X and y can also be positive and negative. So what we have to do, we have to take a mod. Okay, if I take a mod here, x, y is what? 24, right? And what is the value of x and y is 24. So if I remove the mod, xy will become plus minus of 24. And we know the values of x and y are 2 minus 3 by m and minus 2m plus 3, right? We just find out the value where m is our slope of the line. So basically if I put the value here, 2 minus 3 by m with the product of minus 2 m plus 3 is what? Plus minus of 24. So I again simplify this equation more. So I'll get minus 4m plus 6 minus 9 by m equals to plus minus 24, right? And further this will become minus 4 of m minus 9 by m. This will become 6 plus 6, 12 equals to plus minus of 24, right? Now from this equation we can have we can form two equations basically. First equation we will have minus of 4m, this is our equation number, suppose this one is a, minus of 4m square. If I take the LCM, this will become plus 12m and this will be what? Minus of, okay, so if I case, let me correct it, I can also write it down as, I can write it also as 4m square minus of 9 equals to 12m, right? So if I remove the minus from the first term, so this equation will come out as 4m square plus 12m plus 9 equals to what? 0, right? So we can see that this is becoming the formula of 2m plus 3 whole square, right? So from this equation, how many values of m can be find out? We can find the value. How many values? We can find the value of m as one value. One value can be found out using this equation. Now we have another case when we have to consider the value of 24 as negative. This one is the for positive, and this one, okay, I'll mention it out here. This one is for positive, which is 4m minus 9 by m plus 12 equals to 24. And this one will be for negative, 4m minus 9 by m plus 12 equals to what? Minus of 24. Simple, right? So if I take another equation b, this one will become b, 4m square minus 9 equals to what? Minus 36 of m, right? So this will become 4m square plus 9 minus 36m equals to 0, and this will become 4m square minus 36m plus 9 equals to 0. Okay, so now I will found the d of this equation. We know the d, b square minus 4ac, basically solutions, how many solutions you can have. So we can check if 36 square minus 4 into 4 into 9, is this value is greater than 0? If the value is greater than 0, basically we have two values from this equation of m. So we know that the value will come out as greater than 0, positive value. So it means we can say that this equation, which one? Here we have, can have how many values of m? M in this case have two values, right? M will have two values, and this one and this one. So basically how many values we can come out from these two? We can say that we have m is having three values. So we can say that basically three lines can be formed using this point 2, 3, and for the triangle which is having an area of 12 square units. So a correct possible number of straight lines should be what? 3 lines. So option 3 is the correct answer.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।